Yo, what's up with you guys? But today we're gonna be talking about a podcaster who's literally a one-hit wonder. I've never seen a one-hit wonder podcaster in my life, but this girl right here is it, bro. Bobbi Althoff. She didn't do shit. She was just a industry plant. Like, the fuck did she even do? She just made it. That's it.
Bobbi Althoff's really good podcast started extremely strong,
Really
gaining
good,
millions
yeah.
of views with unique celebrity interviews. However, in just a year and a half, her viewership has basically flatlined, with almost 300,000 people agreeing, I've never seen an industry plant fall off hard.
Exactly, bro. Cause she, like, the way she was at and like the shit that happened, bro. She is like. She's probably the worst. Like, she barely even did this shit for it, bro. She ain't still here to work all them years and all that stuff, bro. She just made it, bro. That's it. She just pure industry plant, bro.
And she did. Her career began on TikTok in 2021, making dry, sarcastic content on the topic of being a mother. She'd make only 26 videos before beginning the Really Good podcast, to which she'd adapt her dry, sarcastic style.
I think we look alike. Kind of, but not really. A little. You're like me in a different font.
The snippet quickly racked up almost 10 million views. The style was an instant success. This entire interview is like the calmest argument in history, and I love it. The snippets from her next episode went equally viral.
The clips did really, really well on TikTok. So I was like, okay, I guess I have something here.
But it was the episode with Funny Marco that completely changed everything. Because not only did the segments again pull crazy numbers, but the full episode gained over 5 million views without a single hate comment anywhere in sight. It's rare that two people I've never heard of.
So, like, bro, you fell off this bad, bro. Everybody liked you. How the fuck you fall off when they were like, everybody...
Made me laugh for an hour straight. This was special. This is hilarious.
He's just trying to hit you. He's just trying to hit, bro.
Marco has found the white woman version of himself. This should be a permanent duo. This is just the most cross-cultural person.
My video with Marco went very viral.
You hear someone get hit by a car.
Yeah. Like, very viral. Then Drake liked one of the videos I had uploaded, and he followed
Big Daddy.
me.
Bobbi therefore tried to get him on.
I'm gonna shoot my shot to Drake. So I was like, when are you gonna come on my podcast?
And he just was
He said,
game right
yeah,
away.
he was ready to do it.
Landing Drake as her 4th ever podcast guest. From an entertainment standpoint, the episode was basically perfect.
He said, I'd do it.
Not only had she landed Drake, who never does podcasts, but she'd done so in a funny, intimate setting, whilst keeping it calm and relaxed, to the extent that people thought they were just old friends.
The fact that you were so calm next to Champagne Poppy, because if I was in a bed next to Drake, I would be freaking out.
It therefore gained 10 million.
He just said Champagne Poppy. You a grown ass man calling another grown ass man Champagne Poppy. Like, you know how much of a fucking failure you had to be in life, bro? Why are you...
Views in only 2 weeks and added 700,000 subscribers.
Damn, bro, give me some. What the fuck? Give me some.
Count. However, as summarized by a tweet reading, Drake giveth and Drake taketh away, Bobbi's interview with Drake began to ruin her reputation. During the podcast, Bobbi had asked,
Am I your type?
I'd do it.
Thank you.
And when Drake said that Bobbi should get with his friend, she seemed kind of interested.
If I could hook you up with anyone, it would be my dog Smigs.
Smigs?
Smigs. Smiley.
Can you tell me about Smiley?
I want you guys to... I'm sorry. Hey, Smiley, you ugly as fuck, bro. You genuinely ugly as fuck. I don't see... If Bobbi sees her ass, bro, if Bobbi sees his ass, she might pass out, gang. Don't scare her. She's a white woman. She can't handle it. She might genuinely get a heart attack looking at this motherfucker. Like, what the fuck? Ew.
Really?
He looked dirty as fuck. He got like the worst build on my player, bro.
Let me show you a picture of him.
2K shit. He got the worst build.
Well known, or are you just a friend of yours?
The Funny Marco interview had a similar interaction.
Are you hitting on me?
You're not my type.
What's your type?
With Bobbi stating she started the podcast for the following reason.
To have a way to meet people, and the podcast, I was like, I wish I could have, like, collaborate with other people.
Meeting new people likely wasn't sinister, but flirting with famous musicians seemed to annoy her husband, who filed for divorce only 6 days after she recorded the podcast with Drake. To make matters worse, Bobbi also admitted,
I flew all the way here
You did. I really do appreciate
on my
that.
daughter's first birthday
You missed your daughter's first birthday. For
to be here.
Look, I might abandon my child, so I can't really say much. But all I'm saying is that that's kind of fucked
Regret
up.
that you'll never be able to undo.
Yeah.
Horrible parenting.
showing she was kind of ditching her family for social media fame.
That's
Is it kind of
fucking-
strange to anyone else that this woman who is married with children is constantly asking during these interviews with these rappers if basically they would go out with her, if basically they would sleep with her if they like her?
She'd
I
confirmed
mean, to be honest, bro, she looks sad in her
the
never mind.
divorce in a TikTok post, with comments stating celebrity status always ruins the best things in life.
That's
On
true.
Reddit,
For me, bro, it's like one thing which y'all gotta understand that when y'all make it, you cannot change drastically. You cannot just change who you are. Like, you have to
people
be yourself.
stated she got famous and he stayed the same. Few marriages survived that, whilst the rumors likely didn't help. Did Bobbi Althoff cheat with Drake? Quickly became a
I
mainstream
mean, if she did, was it actually a big, you know what I'm saying, like, shocker? Like, fuck no, it's Drake, and like, of course the girl's gonna fuck, bro.
therefore sent her a text. My girlfriend says you hooked up with Drake and got divorced. I am saying that is not true. Bobbi replied, I'm not commenting publicly but off the record. You're right, that is not true. She'd share the text to her story adding, I did not want to do this podcast in the first place, and now so much negativity is coming from it. I'm going to leave it alone after this, but this is the uncensored DM between Dave and I, although despite denying the rumors, the narrative was set. Bobbi Althoff left her husband to thot around with rappers.
Would you date someone that looks like me? Because there's just a person
Damn, so it is true though. She being a dog.
What does that mean?
like looks exactly like me. They have a twin.
Maybe.
If I had a twin, would
Maybe.
you date them?
If she was like cool and like, you know.
The damage this did to Bobbi's image could be seen on her husband's Instagram, with comments reading, sorry that your ex sold you out for clout and fame, after which everything Bobbi did became some kind of drama. For example, she'd do a podcast with Lil Yachty, with people calling her ungrateful after she said this.
I walked into his house and it was super awkward because like he's really kind of awkward. He didn't even like say hi to me. He's just sitting there with like his 2 assistants, and then he comes up, he's like, oh hi, gives me like a half hug, and I'm just like, hi, then goes back to his spot, and I'm like, dude, I don't even want to do this. I'm texting my friend like, Ashley, I need to leave, this is so awkward, I don't want to, like, what am I doing here?
She wants to make awkward content and then puts Yachty on
I'm
blast.
glad. That's fucking
shaking
insane.
my head. Gave her a platform and now she's shitting on y'all. See what happens? People then claimed that her fast rise to fame was orchestrated
100%, bro. You cannot tell me that she ain't an industry plant. She's exactly what an industry plant is. She's the most industry plant.
by her management company,
I'm pretty sure somebody at WME started help pulling the strings to set all this in motion.
who also managed
Because how did she so quickly get Drake on the call? How did she? And why would Drake just say instantly yes? He was paid a lot of money, and somebody did. She had done something to somebody to get that fame. Like she,
some of the people who
Scary
appeared on
hell.
Bobbi's show.
You got a great agent, and you got a great agency.
oh, this one pissed me off because like she was just basically begging. You a grown ass woman with 2 kids, bro. How you begging another man for money? Get your ass, man. Fuck out of here, bro. That's some
And you got
bullshit.
great guests.
Bobbi simply trolled the claims, but there were other inconsistencies. For example, she constantly claimed that she was broke
People think I'm joking about being in debt. I'm not. Like, I put every penny I had into this podcast.
and told Mark Cuban this.
I don't have any money
None?
at all. I have debt, actually.
You have debt? How much debt do you have?
Like $20,000 of debt.
Then further added in her Rick Glassman podcast.
Every time a credit card maxes out, I have to switch to another. I have like 2 cards maxed out right now, so hoping to pay them off soon.
However, people realized she spent $500 on Chloe sandals. She is not broke, she is broken. Also noting that her husband was a millionaire who had 170,000 students who'd bought his $43 course. Eventually, Bobbi also revealed that the podcast wasn't serious.
So when you interview these people, you're not Bobbi necessarily.
No, yeah, I'm just like a really dry person.
Deleting more of the
Yeah, see, one thing I don't understand that shit. Like, you know how some people they actually have a mask and stuff they wear. I am exactly who I am. I'm like this every single second. I feel like being purely authentic also helps too. Like I'm not saying be yourself all the time. Of course, but you don't like. You know what I'm saying? I am exactly who I am now. Type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Magic that first made her
I ain't
interesting.
different.
We mentioned that when she first interviewed Marco, there were no negative comments. However, 3 months later, when Reddit asked thoughts on Bobbi Althoff, there wasn't a single positive comment. Annoying ASF and not funny at all. I can't stand her, don't find her funny, and find it odd that rappers are always her target. Why she's popular though.
She only does shit with like rappers.
This kind
like,
of awkward cringe humor is having a moment. Only 4 days after that Reddit thread, it was reviewed as the not so really good podcast, which stated the content itself is boring. The episodes also lack direction and a central theme, probably because they only consist of small talk. The podcast fails to.
I feel like whenever you do podcasts, you have to really get into a motherfucker. You really have to go inside of a motherfucker. Like the questions. Pause. Oh my god. Pause.
Anything substantial or thought-provoking. Instead, it provides a glimpse into how celebrities behave in casual settings, which may seem intriguing to some, but ultimately fail to.
Yeah, her ass is fucking weird, bro.
And to critique her show.
With me, it was like, I think you're funny, Marco, but let me learn about you. Like, trying to figure me out. But now it's like the interviews, I think they're like, she's trying to shit on people. And when I watched the interview with Offset, I was like, damn, that was pretty bad.
As mentioned, she was plain disrespectful during her podcast with Offset, leading him to respond with similar energy.
You need a little bit of seasoning. You ain't got no seasoning, man. You like a plain piece of chicken, just on the thing, you pull it off, and then you serve the dish.
It seemed this was where many people quit watching Bobbi's show, aided by full podcast episodes that were just promoting products. In the process, she'd also change her appearance, leading to criticism bad enough for Bobbi to respond.
Alright, chill, bro. It's just it's not that fucking serious. Like,
I am so tired of all of the comments of people.
I mean, baby, this is just what happens when you go and become famous, bro. This is just what happens, bro. Like, prepare for it. Like, prepare for it, because this was what happened. For me, I like the hate, to be honest. I like it when all these motherfuckers hate me and shit. Nah, I fuck with that shit.
She ruined her face. The only thing I have done to my face is that I have a little bit of filler.
About getting other procedures.
I
Dry, sarcastic humor has become normal conversation, and all the awkward, quiet moments are often removed in editing. Strangely, however, this only makes it even more awkward and less entertaining, as it feels like
because a podcast should be purely like, you know what I'm saying, don't cut shit.
Other normal podcasts.
Goof ass
How old are you?
bitch.
I'm 26.
Man, this shit pissed me off, man. I'm going heading off, bro.